Let's take a look at what the US economy did actually. It added fewer than expected jobs in the month of April, lifting hopes that the Federal Reserve will be able to start cutting rates in the coming months. The non-farm payrolls increased by about 1.75 lakh on the month, below the estimates of 2.4 lakhs. The unemployment rate ticked higher to about 3.9% against the expected that it would hold steady at around 3.8%. The jobless rate, remember, is tied for the highest level since January 2022. And the biggest talking point this morning definitely has to be the highlights from Berkshire Hathaway AGM. Let's take you through some of the key takeaways. You had Warren Buffett that reflected on the passing of his longtime partner, that is Charlie Munger. Also, a rather somber tone on mortality, saying that he hopes he gets to attend the AGM next year as well. Talking about the US economy, Buffett said that the focus continues to be on the Federal Reserve, but the fiscal deficit deserves an attention. He's also lauded the Federal Reserve chairperson, that is Jerome Powell, calling him quote-unquote a wise man. However, he noted that the central bank needs help from lawmakers to rein in the growing US deficit. On the other hand, he spoke about the Apple holding and he said he continued to sound optimistic. He said that the iPhone is the greatest product of all time. And finally, on India, Warren Buffett expressed that there are ample a number of unexplored opportunities. All right, moving on then, and in important commentaries that kicked in right after the Federal Reserve chairperson, that is Jerome Powell, kept the interest rate steady yet again. Your Chicago Federal Reserve President Austin Goolsbee, who said that the progress on the inflation has stalled, which makes sense to wait before cutting rates. Meanwhile, Federal Reserve Governor Michelle Bowman said that she expects inflation will remain elevated for some time, but added that she still anticipates price gains will eventually cool with the interest rate held at current levels. And also you had the New York Federal Reserve President also continuing to reiterate that the central bank's 2% inflation target is key to achieving price stability. His defense of inflation comes amidst the persistent calls from some corners of the Federal Reserve to overhaul the way it guides and set and communicates policy.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.